Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. I'm going to start with this. Ripple ODL partner launches SEPA payments to Europe. Tranglo, a Ripple on-demand liquidity partner and leading cross-border payments provider, has announced the launch of an instant single euro payments area solution aimed at facilitating lightning-fast SEPA payments to Europe, with SEPA facilitating over 43 billion transactions annually. This is huge as well. You know, I always talked about this massive network that's forming. It's creating the new financial system. I believe it's almost already built out. I believe we're just waiting right now for that flip of the switch moment for XRP. SEC versus Ripple summary judgment expected in April. Now, remember back in January when I said the case could end by the end of this month, and it didn't happen, and people continued talking about the SEC versus Ripple case all throughout February. Then March came, and I even thought it definitely has to wrap up in March with ISO going live, and it didn't. Now all the talk is still going on. I hope this judge realizes that 75,000 XRP holders are hanging in the balance, waiting for her decision. That's how huge this actually is. Will John Deaton, who is frequently on the agenda with Ripple, represent the XRP community? Despite the turbulent market situation, the crypto industry is experiencing a significant increase in adoption. In a recent development, Senator Eric Brakey plans to introduce a new bill to allow digital currency transactions in the state of Maine financial institutions. Brakey has invited experts from the crypto industry to answer questions at the bill's first hearing tomorrow, April 4th. That's actually today. In particular, the XRP community has chosen John Deaton to advocate for the adoption of digital currency in financial institutions. So far, John Deaton hasn't accepted the invitation, but it's nice to see that some senators in some states are looking pro-crypto right now. They see the innovation here. They want to see the U.S. carry forward with innovation. They don't want to see us being left behind. And right now, you know, the U.S. looks like it has a lot of problems. We'll talk about that in another video. Pro-crypto attorney John Deaton compares XRP to a cockroach. Now, I thought this was great. I had to share it with all of you. Have people noticed the XRP coverage at CoinDesk lately? Call it the banker's coin. Call it a shitcoin. Call it a security. Call it whatever you want. But no coin has been more resilient. Let me use lingo Bitcoin maxis will enjoy. XRP is a cockroach. Even a nuclear war won't kill it. I thought that was absolutely great. Because as an XRP holder, I've seen what XRP has been through. And if you think the price that XRP is sitting at right now is its actual price, you are far wrong on that. I believe XRP right now, without this SEC lawsuit going on, would easily be sitting at its all-time high or close to its all-time high. Look at all the growth and expansion happening. Yet XRP is still here waiting for that moment to happen. I believe we're going to see a new all-time high this year for sure. 1 billion lost due to crypto fraud in 2021. 15 billion lost due to the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. Who is the SEC protecting again? Gensler says crypto treated just like the market. 200 SEC lawsuits say otherwise. And it's true. You know, the SEC is hurting retail investors more than anything else inside of crypto right now. Is Crypto.com next after Bittrex US? XRP lawyer drops in. Now, there's been a lot of talk about Crypto.com. I keep seeing people say, that's next, it's going to crash. Wait and see. As per reports, Singapore-based Crypto.com is the latest digital asset exchange to land under investigation by the U.S. financial regulators. It added that the exchange might collapse or can wind up its U.S.-based operations. Attorney James Deaton, amicus curiae, in the long-running U.S. SEC versus Ripple lawsuit, tried to clear the air over Crypto.com, winding up claims. He stated that it's a mistake if the industry believes that Coinbase was the only exchange to receive a warning, Wells notice from the watchdogs. Now, I believe that Crypto.com probably got the notice from the SEC, and if anything, they will wind up their US based operations or maybe pay a massive fine. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But people right away say, that's it, it's over for this exchange, it's over for that exchange. Everything is still going to carry forward, it's still going to move. But it's just not going to happen here in the US because they're crushing innovation on a daily basis. Here's how Ripple executives assess the U.S. banking system. While we have called the recent intervention a bailout, U.S. President Joe Biden stressed yesterday that the rescue is not at taxpayer expense and is funded by fees banks pay into the Deposit Insurance Fund. Ripple executives also see the intervention as necessary and the only right decision. Susan Friedman, International Policy Counsel at Ripple, laid out that Senator Liz Warren laments a system that intervenes overnight to ensure that billion-dollar crypto companies don't lose a single penny in deposits. But there is no doubt that the government had not stepped in, many businesses, not just crypto, would have been devastated. And a lot of people don't realize this goes far beyond crypto. You know, there was probably a lot of startups that had nothing to do with crypto that were also tied to those banks. But they want to keep that bank collapse alive because then they could control the narrative around crypto. Confirm stuff and things. But yeah, go ahead and buy Bitcoin. Bank of America and Ripple, the world of blockchain has entered the banks. Now, a lot of people think that that's it for crypto and the banks, but Bank of America is still going to push forward with Ripple. That's why I said earlier in this video, I feel that that new financial system that's getting built little by little all throughout the world, I believe it is also tied into the U.S. banks as well. The U.S. most likely is building everything in the background, just not talking about it. And they don't want me or you in crypto. That's what this, I believe, comes all down to. They want to get as many people out of crypto that are already holding it, and they don't want new investors coming into crypto. Because I believe we are on the verge of something huge in this country. So then we see this. Binance announced the launch of a Fiat Ramp in Argentina. But as far as the exchanges, I believe they want to kill off the exchanges. And I believe they're closing the on-off ramps. That's why we're seeing all these other countries open up new on-off ramps. They want to become the next crypto hub. They want to be a safe haven for crypto investors. And that's what's really going on. But I still believe in the background our banking system is tied to crypto more than people think. U.S. DOJ seizes $112 million linked to crypto investment scams. Now, this here is something I got to point out because this is absolutely ridiculous. So we see, according to documents filed in the case, the accounts involved virtual currency were reportedly utilized to launder the profits made from numerous crypto confident frauds. In these types of crypto scams, con artists build long-term relationships with their victims they meet online, with the end goal of eventually persuading the victims to invest their cash into bogus cryptocurrency trading platforms. That's why I always tell you, right now, if anything looks too good to be true, stay away from it. Don't click on anything. If people ask you to send your wallet, don't. People will come out of the woodwork when XRP really starts to rise in price. And they're starting to see more and more scams all the time. Even on crypto Twitter, you see people talking about, staking your XRP. There's no option for that yet. Other people are saying, click here to get this latest airdrop on XRP. All of that is a scam. You need to keep your crypto safe. I can't stress it enough. And get your crypto off those exchanges because we don't know really what goes on in the background there. FTX was a good example of that. U.S. Senate is pushing to ban crypto wallets by CryptoBeat. So you see here, now they talk about crypto wallets. So the consequences of the crypto wallet ban. If the Digital Asset Anti-Money Laundering Act is passed into law, the consequences for crypto users could be severe. Here are some of the potential outcomes of such a ban. Decreased privacy. Crypto users value their privacy, and the proposal would require them to give up personal information that could be vulnerable to data breaches or government surveillance. limited access to crypto. The proposal would effectively ban the use of personal crypto wallets, limiting users' access to cryptocurrency and forcing them to go through regulated exchanges or wallet providers, pushing crypto business overseas. If the proposal is enacted, it could lead to a mass exodus of crypto businesses from the United States as they seek more favorable regulatory environments. Weakening consumer choice. By limiting access to personal crypto wallets, the proposal could weaken consumer choice and force Americans to rely more on big banks. And that is exactly what they want. Driving innovation away. Cryptocurrency has been a hotbed of innovation in recent years, but the proposal could stifle this growth and drive it overseas, ultimately harming American innovation and economic growth. So let's go back to limiting access to crypto. You know, you could buy crypto directly through some wallets that are out there today. I believe they want to know how much crypto you have in wallets so they could tax you on it. I said that right the day that they introduced this act. I said this is only for one purpose, to tax us even more. Plus, they want to keep as many people away from crypto as possible at the same time. This wallet ban is one of the worst things to even be talked about. And it almost goes right up there with that Restrict Act as well. U.S. Regulatory Crackdown forces law firms to staff up on crypto experts. And you know who's going to get really rich off of all of this? The lawyers. Because as we see this crackdown happening, more and more lawyers are going to be needed all the time. And I feel that instead of the lawyers getting the money, why don't these politicians look at what this is doing to the retail investor out there? You know, America was always supposed to be that place that you could come here and you can make it big. Somehow, some way, keep those dreams alive, the American dream. But as they keep coming up with these laws to crush innovation and keep us from investing in things we want to invest in, they're going to crush people's dreams along the way as well. America is changing really fast. It looks more and more like a third world country all the time. I'm going to do another video where I show you exactly what I feel is happening. The good thing is, it's going to be great for crypto and the stock market. And you right now is the time you want to make sure your crypto's safe. I cannot stress that enough, especially your XRP, because I believe very soon XRP is going to make a new all-time high. I think it's definitely going to happen in 2023. And I think by the end of 2023, we're going to see a very high price for XRP. I do believe it's going to surpass $20. But with that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.